This is Taffy in the Philippines. It's the 13th of February 2021. It's only a short video, just to say that I've done a short bit of work. What I've done, I've extended that as far as there. I don't want to start now, I just get stressed out. And I've extended there. What I've done, tomorrow I'll take that to the top. And then I'll extend these as far as I can, because what I'm doing, ever it is, I've got the 2x1 tubular, which is a long one over there, and I'll screed then from that point straight across to that point, like that, for these, so I know that these will be level then, straight up. My string was out actually, because when I put it, I used the other level and wasn't, I didn't really do a good job, it's slightly out, but this, believe it or not, is spot on, and that by there comes out 1.5 inches. Yeah, so I'm not 100% happy, only because there's a lot more work involved, that's all. But like I said before, I want to get it all done properly, I want it all straight, so any anomalies in the wall and columns and beams and all that will be taken up by the rendering. So as long as the rendering is level, which that's level there, that's level there, and I'm going to put the straight edge across there. It touches that point and that point and that point, which I'm happy about. But like I said, tomorrow I'll make another start. I gotta be honest, it's like last night I was working, it got dark, well it was getting darkish, soaked, and I think it was raining a bit, spotting, you know. Of course, and I still had lots of cement to get rid of, and that's why in the end I ended up throwing it by there. But really speaking, I wanted to come up there, but of course it takes, believe it or not, it takes me ages anyway just to do that, you know. But like I said, that's all straight. I'm not worried that because that's bent, but that's not. That's all nice and straight all the way down. So when I screed off, the walls should be straight. But I don't know whether I want to test it after, just in case it's not, because I'll only be a bit peed off. But this wall here, yes, I'm happy. Well, I'm 99% happy. This from like this point to that point, exaggerating, it concaves a little bit. It's only something like a 1/16 of an inch, you know. But like I said, I like to be a perfectionist, but I never achieve it. But that's my goal all the time. But anyway, that's that, and that is that. So tomorrow I'll do that little bit and that little bit. Then I can concentrate on that, because this will be dry enough to screed off, you know. I was doing it earlier. It's funny because the messing around. I'm only talking about like an 1/8 of an inch, nothing. Because what it was, I strike the line across there and it flexed, and because it sort of flexed a little bit, of course I was bringing it out, I put it on the level, and it's, I don't know whether the level's playing up, the bubble, trying to piss me off, I don't know. But now she's all okay, which I'm happy with. And like I said, I'll do that as well. In other words, today I only used half a bag of cements, so I did half a mix, because I knew that doing this, although it's only a small amount, it would take me ages, you know, and of course I want to get it right. And of course, I had to, believe it or not, that bit there I had to scratch code, because I couldn't do it all in one go. So I did part, because it started falling off the wall, which I expected, to be honest. But then that is now scratch coat that. It went off quite quick actually, although I really soaked the walls first, you know, but it still went off. And believe it or not, that's right, now, scratch coat either side of this part in the middle there, was just ploughed in the one part, maybe a tiny bit ploughed, and I couldn't believe it. I started hammering bolts in it. It bloody rock hard. So I thought, bloody hell, if it's rock hard, I hope it sticks to the wall rock hard, you know. Yeah, It's something like just that little bit there, because really the scratch that I made, I got 4-inch nails, and the girth of the nails, really speaking, is a bit too big. This should be a lot finer. If I can find something a bit finer, I will. But anyway, of course, when it does that, of course, what it does, it rips it up. It gives a good little kick, but you've got to be careful that it's just, you know, like this. It's sort of it's good for keying, but sometimes it can fall away, because it has done at parts. A bit spared in there. But anyway, let's have a look. So generally on the whole, I'm happy. Of course, the other thing I've got to watch out for is that these are level and not like that, you know. That is slightly like that, only a little bit, again around about 16th, but hopefully when I come up, wet it enough and the skim is right, you know, this is the cement, then hopefully that'll all level out nicely. But anyway, that's that. Getting stuck in now. And the kids, God, I thought they're hard work. You know? Because there's a dip in the floor here, and that is because when we had the concrete poured here, the shuttering underneath collapsed a bit. He was dead lucky actually, because we're trying to prop it up, but they're exaggerating. It's a bit like that. The floor here, just by here, that's the trouble. See, I left to go and get some cement. I had a ready mix pour, which they poured, you know. Of course, I had to go to the shop to get like a couple of bags of cement, just in case we run out of ready mix and we had to continue with hand mix job, like, you know. And of course, by here, it's actually 7.5 inches thick, and on the whole slab, really speaking, is about 5.5 inches on the whole, you know. But at this point here, it's 7.5 inches, and it goes to 5 inches there because that dips down. But like I said, at the end of the day, it'll all be level. I think that's one of the reasons as well why I'm not bringing the car up here. You know, so I'm gonna have the car down there, but the slab, to be on the safe side, I think I'll make it 12 inches. You know, it could be a bit overboard. Or I might, nah, I won't. I think I'll make it 8 inches. Yeah, that's what I think. You know, this is 8 inches. That's thick enough. Yeah, make it 8 inches, I think. Yeah. They were singing earlier today in the chapel. It's quite nice to hear them singing. They must really enjoy themselves. I wonder if they put much in the donation box. Someone's burning. Funny how nature recovers, because there's a road across there, see, and that's an embankment, and they've set fire to that embankment to burn out all this long grass stuff, because it's a pain in the ass actually, this long grass. It's a bit like pampas grass, and anyway, they burnt it all, and already it's all growing back. Funny how nature hides man's scars. Oh God, that's my missus. Yes! Do you call? Okay. It's just them calling break time. Yeah, it's funny that they're really fast when it goes to break time, but when they're working, their legs are very slow. I said, have you got your grandmother's legs? You know, because they're not moving very fast. Yeah, so I don't know. There's no go in these kids today. But I like to help them out. They're not too bad. Every day I keep sort of shouting at them. I don't want to, I try not to, because it just stresses me out. But it doesn't take long. It's funny because every morning before I start, I say, right, I'm not going to get stressed out, I'm not going to shout to the kids. And as soon as we come on site, I'm shouting straight away. I can't believe it. I can't remember what it was. When I think back, it's probably something trivial, you know. But so straight away I'm started shouting. I always apologise, you know. I say ignore me when I shout at you. But they always smile. I hope it's not the smile of sinister. Anyway, gotta go now. I'm extremely busy man, as usual. And hopefully tomorrow I'm gonna just show you again, because I'm really fast working here. Yeah, like I said, I got probably another 30 years it'll be finished. Mind you, that includes a pool. Right, yeah, so I'm gonna finish that bit there tomorrow and that little bit there tomorrow, and then hopefully I'll come up with that then. Well, at least time I come up to this level, of course that'll be hard and that'll be hard. You know, this is for screeding back and forth. And then of course, like I said, time I do that and that, hopefully I'll come up here to the same level, that these two endwards will be hard enough, hopefully. My concern, right, is that last 1.5 inches I measured it, and at least at the one point is 1.5 inches. But when I strike that level and I want to come to the end, is that going to be 2 inches all the way up? That's the question. Let's just see how it goes. Like I said, she's relatively okay coming up. Yeah, like I said, this is stage 2 now. Rendering first, but it's just okay. You know, it's just I measured this. Believe it or not, now we didn't line it. We didn't line these. I put the 2x1 just in there and just in there. Right, only put it there. I haven't measured up or nothing. I'll make sure she's level. I just sort of put it there, you know, just to have a bit of a good edge. And it's the same with here, just to have a bit of a good edge. This is all breaking back there, and it's the same with there. Funny enough, when I measure from there to there and from there to there, she's not even a 16th out. You can't believe it. And this one here, again, when I measure from there to there, it's an 1/8 out difference to there, and that's when we guessing it. And when I put the level on it, it's virtually level, you know, straight. And I can believe it. That's not even trying. But like I said, because the idea is that I'm going to put these are going to get cut off when I get the windows. I'm keeping them there just for strength for this, that's all. I don't really need it now, but again, I don't want people sort of falling out if I can help it. And sometimes it's handy to put your foot on here if you're doing something by there. But the idea is put the windows there. Once the windows are fixed in place, I'll return the render then by here. You know, and then of course then it'll all be leveled up and measured up properly. That's what I intend to do. Right. Gotta make a slurry, I think, to put on there. Like I said, I'm happy how that's gone really rock hard and it's stuck well. A bit of scratch cut, you know. But I'm hoping that it's going to stick well to here because there's a lot of concrete, you know. That part shouldn't be a problem, but I'm always worried about these. Yeah. Anyway, this is Taffy in the Philippines. It's gonna have a break now, and then just relax. And I'll do another video tomorrow when I've done another one little piece. Yeah, no rushing here. See? Right. Okay. Bye for now.